from prison food to gourmet delight, the incredible journey of lobster. Welcome, curious food lovers. Today we're diving into the mysterious and delicious world of lobster, a creature that has undergone a remarkable transformation from being considered prison food to becoming a symbol of luxury dining. So grab your forks and settle in as we unravel this quirky tale of culinary evolution. Once upon a time in colonial America, lobsters were not the glamorous delicacies we see today. In fact, they were so plentiful along the coast that they would wash ashore in piles 2 feet high. Can you imagine? These crustaceans were considered food for the poor and even prisoners. Yes, you heard that right. As the saying goes, one man's trash is another man's treasure. For many colonists, lobster was seen as a sign of poverty. It was often served to the downtrodden and used as bait for fishing. Imagine sitting down for dinner and being served what was essentially considered the bottom of the barrel. Literally. Lobster was so abundant that it was even used as fertilizer in gardens. But then came the Industrial Revolution, a time when technology began to change everything. In the mid-19th century, advancements in canning technology allowed lobster meat to be preserved and shipped inland. This innovation made it possible for people who had never tasted this ocean delicacy to experience it for the first time. With the rise of railroads, fresh lobster could be transported quickly and efficiently to urban centres. Trains began serving lobster as an exotic dish to passengers, introducing them to its delicious flavour. This exposure was crucial. As more travellers experienced this once overlooked seafood on their journeys, it started gaining popularity among the upper classes. The railroads didn't just transport lobster, they helped create a cultural shift. Affluent families travelling to coastal resorts like Bar Harbor, Maine, began associating lobster with leisure and luxury. Dining on lobster became part of the experience of summering at these exclusive retreats. Wealthy patrons would indulge in lavish lobster feasts at summer cottages, and soon enough, it became a fashionable dish among high society. By the late 19th century, lobster began making its way into upscale restaurants in cities like New York and Boston. The culinary world was undergoing a renaissance at this time, with chefs eager to experiment with new ingredients and techniques. Lobster's newfound status as an exotic delicacy made it an attractive choice for chefs looking to impress their patrons. One dish that became quite popular was lobster Newberg, a creamy concoction that took fine dining by storm. Invented in 1876 at Delmonico's restaurant in New York City, lobster Newberg combined lobster with rich sauces and brandy, elevating it to gourmet status. Suddenly, what was once considered prison fare was now gracing the tables of high-end establishments. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be." The transformation of lobster from common fare to gourmet ingredient was fueled by several factors: changing consumer tastes, increased accessibility through transportation innovations, and the burgeoning fine dining scene that celebrated culinary artistry. As more people dined at upscale restaurants and experienced expertly prepared lobster dishes, its reputation continued to rise. By the mid-20th century, lobsters had firmly established themselves as symbols of luxury dining. The increasing scarcity due to overfishing further elevated their status. As supply dwindled and demand grew, prices soared. No longer just a food for the poor, lobster became synonymous with wealth and sophistication, an indulgent treat reserved for special occasions. Today, lobster is celebrated worldwide, from fancy restaurants to seaside shacks serving up delicious lobster rolls. It's featured on Instagram feeds everywhere with hashtags like #lobsterdinner and #lobsterroll. But here's where it gets interesting. Despite its luxurious status, there's a growing movement towards sustainable seafood practices due to concerns over overfishing. The demand for fresh lobster has led to increased prices and limited supply, making it even more sought after. The rise of gourmet cuisine has also contributed to this perception shift. Lobster is now often paired with high-end ingredients in creative dishes that showcase its unique flavour and texture. Eating lobster has become a performance of class and wealth, a true symbol of indulgence. So there you have it, the incredible journey of lobster from prison food to gourmet delight. This transformation reminds us that perceptions about food can change dramatically over time. What was once seen as undesirable can become a sought-after delicacy. As we savour our next bite of lobster, let's remember its quirky past and appreciate how far it has come. After all, sometimes even the most overlooked foods can climb the social ladder. If you enjoyed this journey through lobster history, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more culinary tales, and share your favourite lobster dish in the comments below. Until next time, keep exploring those delicious curiosities.